A member of my community just got a $10,000 sale and he doesn't have one video on his channel that has more than 30 views. And you're over here scared to post because you're worrying about uploading bad videos when, from what most people would think, he's uploading bad videos because he hasn't gotten anything past 30 views and he's just recording from an iPhone. Because yesterday on our coaching call, when he shared his win, he asked me what type of camera do I use, because now that he has some money coming in online in his business, he's thinking of reinvesting in better tools so he can have some better quality. But you need to just start and you need to just upload and you need to get out of your freaking head, because you are the only thing stopping you. And it's only going to take me about 5 minutes to break this down, because what I'm about to say may be the most important thing that you need to hear to get you to the heights that you want to reach along your entrepreneurial journey and really turn this thing into a real business for yourself. Everything that you are scared of, everything that you fear, it literally does not exist. Fear, F-E-A-R, it's literally false evidence appearing real. And you have two choices on what to do to face that fear. You can either face everything and rise or forget everything and run. But you got to pick which one that you're going to do. And so many people are staying in this analysis paralysis phase, and they stay learning and learning and learning and watching video after video after video and taking course after course after course and reading book after book after book, when they just need to hit the record button and post consistently and show that you can add value to somebody else in the marketplace, to where they start to know, like, and trust you and will buy into whatever it is that you have to offer to the marketplace. Look, when you are thinking like a contentpreneur instead of a content creator, you are not worried about how many views that you're getting. You understand that every single view is the right view. So for this member of my community, Reggie, by the way, shout out to you, Reggie, if you happen to be watching this video, and congrats again, my man. He doesn't have one video that has broken 30 views, yet he got somebody to pay him $10,000 for what he can help them with his niche. He works in AI and whatnot, right? But he understands the simple concept of all views don't matter. You just need to get the right views from the right audience and show them that you have expertise. And that's something that's really holding back a lot of people also. They think that they can't upload, for one, because they're worried about posting bad videos, for two, because they don't think that they're an expert, when people don't teach because they're experts. People become the perceived expert in their space because they teach. Think about every single person that you view as a trusted authority in whatever the niche is. Why do you think that? Because they consistently show up video after video after video and talk about what it is that they know. Therefore, you point at them and say, oh, that guy knows his stuff. Oh, that gal knows her stuff. Oh, they are an expert. They're a guru. While you're sitting on the sidelines just watching everybody else running up and wondering, how are they making this stuff happen? You don't need some type of fancy funnels. It's not your landing page that you just keep on tweaking and changing the color from. It's not your logo. Nobody knows that you exist. And that's the part of the game that everybody is really, really just can't seem to wrap their minds around. The problem is that most people are actually good at what they do, but nobody knows that they exist. And they're scared because they think that it's so much competition out there, when the bar for success is like in hell right now, because nobody does anything but learn all day instead of taking some action. And I know I might be sounding a little aggressive, but you need to wake up. 30 views. Somebody else would be like, oh, my videos are only getting 30 views. Not realizing that those are actual real people on the other side of the screen. Somebody else that's thinking like a content creator, just trying to get as many views as possible, instead of thinking like a contentpreneur and making every single video that they create around the problem that they solve. They would get disappointed. Oh, I only got 30 views. Oh, nobody's watching my stuff. Instead of thinking, wow, that's 30 people that are watching me. And the next video, that's 25 people that are watching me. You would be elated and so excited if 30 people showed up in person to listen to you speak in a room. You'll be like, oh man, that's 30 people that came to hear me speak. But all of a sudden, since you only see 30, the number 30 up under a video on your analytics on YouTube, you're like, oh yeah, man, it only got 30 views, instead of thinking, man, there's 30 people that have invested the most valuable thing that they own, which is their time, because you can't get your time back. They invested that into me. Let me continuously show up for these 30 people so they can be like, oh, that person knows their stuff. So Reggie, he joined my community a couple months ago. I think about 2 months in, he got his first sale. From that, he has an upsell for a service that he helps people with, to whereas he got a $10,000 sale off of that. When people need help, when people truly need a transformation, when people are in some type of pain and they want a result, people do not care about how many subscribers that you have. People do not care about how many views that you have. They just think, can this person help me? And if you go back and you look at all of your favorite creators and your favorite educators, go to their YouTube channels and categorize it from oldest to newest, and you'll see that their stuff used to be crap. Everybody's comparing themselves to what they see now instead of emulating what people did to get to here. Don't think that you have to be this right now. Don't think that you have to copy this right now. Copy what they did to get to this place. And even use my YouTube channel as an example. I do this for a reason, to show people that you don't have to have all the things that you think that you need to have to get started. I sit here in an empty room with the Iron Man helmet, and I make videos. Nobody's saying, oh, he makes sucky videos. I've even stopped editing my stuff. Nobody cares. What do they care about? I consistently add value to them, and I consistently show up, and I show people that I have obsessed over coming up with solutions to their problems more than they have. When are you going to start? And this mental hurdle that you need to get over. Literally just got done talking about this with another member of my community yesterday on our call, because she has her offer ready to go. She's done great things in her field. She's going to help these nurses make more money, get their time back through a crazy niche that she discovered. But she's hesitant on getting herself out there. And I told her, look, it's a mental issue that you have right now, and this is a mental block. So you need to understand how your mind works, because you are the only thing holding you back. So your mind basically works on a series of ones and zeros. This is as simple as I can explain this to you. Say a 1 triggers to the brain that it's something that feels good and it feels comfort. A 0 is something that registers as discomfort. All that your brain wants to do is hit these ones, as many as possible, and avoid all these zeros. Even though we have evolved as a human race over time, our brain is still running off of the same software as back in the day when we used to have to protect ourselves and run and hide from lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Your brain still wants to keep you safe and cozy, and it just wants to get high all day with dopamine releases. So anything that you do that is new, that you've never done before, there's always going to be a level of fear. There's always going to be a level of discomfort. But your brain is going to do its best to try to get you to do anything possible to avoid that discomfort. But every single thing that you want is on the other side of it. So your brain is like a stupid, dumb AI, and it has absolutely no reasoning ability. It just believes what you tell it, and it doesn't know what's real and what's not real. The problem is that most people are telling it the wrong stuff, and they're programming their subconscious mind with the wrong prompts, just like AI. And if you didn't know, all this AI stuff is, I'm not going to give you a science lesson, but it's all created around how the human mind works. You have a freaking supercomputer up in your brain, but you're just not programming it right. So I'll prove it to you right now. Really, use your imagination right now And close your eyes and really imagine that you're biting into a lemon. Like, really imagine it. If you're able to use your imagination and you're not so far from your inner child, you'll see that your mouth starts to get watery, right? Why? You're not biting into a lemon right now. It's not real. Your brain believes it. That's why dreams feel so real. That's why a kid thinks that there's a monster under the bed when there's not a monster under the bed. That's why people are scared to turn the corner and go down a dark alley, because their brain tells them that all this stuff is there when it's really not. And that's the same exact thing with a YouTube channel. So many people are scared to put themselves out there because they're like, oh, I'm not going to get any views. Oh, I don't have any audience. How do you think everybody with an audience got an audience? They started to post. And as soon as you can get over yourself, and as soon as you start to walk within your purpose and start to move with some of those God-given instincts, because those instincts come from a higher place, and stop looking at everybody else win and start getting in the game and start being a producer more so than you're a consumer. Because the only way that you can get ahead, the only way that you can get to your dream life, and the quicker that you get to your dream life, the quicker that you get to your dream life, the longer that you get to live it. But the only way that you can get there is that you have to produce more than you consume. And your problem right now is that you sit on your phone all day scrolling, you sit on YouTube all day viewing and watching, and you have nobody watching you because you think you have to have all this crazy stuff to get started to post when you have everything that you need right now, which is a cell phone, because cell phones shoot in 4K right now. What are you waiting for? Just post, get started. And yes, you are going to suck at first, but I would much rather suck when I have no audience than suck when everybody's watching me. Post, upload, be consistent, and start working on your communication skills, because this right here, your imagination tied to how you communicate your ideas and your value to the marketplace, how you communicate, how you have solved and came up with a solution to somebody else's problem within the marketplace, that is what's going to be able to get you paid forever. And soon as you're able to get over yourself, as soon as you're able to actually start to build an audience so people can start to watch you instead of you watching everybody else, and don't get tied up over the numbers and the vanity metrics, because I'm here to tell you, most people, most content creators that have a ton of views aren't really making any money, because you don't make the money from the views. You make the money from your product. You make the money from your offer. You make the money from your ebook, from your digital product, from your course, from your community. Not the views. Just telling somebody else in my community, Nelson, about this. Shout out to you, Nelson, if you're watching this as well. Nelson's in the Bahamas. Didn't know that YouTube has some type of rule to whereas you can't have a monetized YouTube channel in the Bahamas. I said, well, hey man, chill. Don't worry about it. Because that's not the strategy anyways. Because even if you do have a monetized channel, it is hard to make any real life-changing income or any considerable amount of dough off of views. You have to get millions. Or you can have an offer, create a micro niche YouTube channel around that offer that you have, and you can be like Reggie, who hasn't had a video that's broken 30 views yet, that just got a $10,000 sale and is using some of that money to invest in better gear so he can make higher quality content. But in the meantime, he's still going to be using his phone and posting. So all that you need is a phone, a microphone, because a microphone is actually more important than the visual, because people there will look past what you think is a bad quality video. But if they can't hear you, if you have bad audio, people aren't willing to put up with that as much. So if anything, invest into a microphone before like a camera and all that type of stuff, and a light. And if you don't have a light, just use natural light. Go to a window, pull the blinds up, use natural light. Or go outside. And guess what? Nobody will care, because I have videos on my channel when I'm visiting family and whatnot, or when I'm traveling, to whereas I have a little microphone and I clip it on my shirt and I go to the nearest window and I open the window. Nobody cared. Guess why nobody cared? Because I added value to them. And in my content, I have a rule of thumb that I really want to make my free content better than somebody else's paid content, to where they're like, whoa, if I just learned all this for free, what am I going to get when I actually do pay? Well, you're going to get a real life transformation, just like all them that you see on the screen right now. And if you're ready to actually turn your YouTube content into consistent digital product sales, then go ahead and click the link down in the description. Join this credit at the top community, and I'll see you on our coaching call this Wednesday. But just start. You have everything that you need. You already know what to do, so start doing it. And check out this video right here for a 3-month step-by-step plan that'll get you going. It's credited at the top.